Okay, so a couple things before we get started on this juicy, maybe controversial poem. All right, Matt Capone, I just want to start off by saying thank you for that IG live you did about a week ago. I really appreciate that, man. You gave a lot of tips on how to improve your social media presence, how to get more views, how to advertise yourself and all that. Really appreciate it. So this is the first poem of yours that I'll be listening to in its entirety. I've only ever seen clips of you here and there. So if you ever watch this, thanks for that IG live, and I can't wait to watch this. Last thing for you viewers, look, I dropped a really fire poem, at least I think it's a fire poem, called Hollow at the end of October. Trust and believe it's a good poem. You're going to enjoy it. Check it out. Let me know what you think. You won't regret it. All right, let's go.
And here we go.
Dear Steve Harvey.
Yeah, he going there. Run it back. He just got started.
Dear Steve Harvey, ever since you told women to act like a lady and think like a man, I've been seeing more women take their own trash out. Reposting Justin Lil Boy and how they don't need a man but got their cash up in their bio asking for a handout.
Yo, oh, he went there. Oh man, it's already gotten started.
It's about to go down.
It's already gotten started. Look. I thought he was going to ease his way into it because I've seen like 30-second clips of this poem. So I knew it was like that. I just didn't know it was like that soon. You feel me? Yo, folks are going to be triggered. But so far, he's spitting facts.
I mean, you say you want a man, but you ain't doing nothing to stand out. Remember, Gina still got married to Martin. Y'all rather take the Tommy and Pan route. This is being recorded. Y'all are tripping. I'm gonna start from the beginning. Lewis, tell him to be quiet. Dear Steve Harvey, ever since you told women to act like a lady and think like a man, I've been seeing more women take their own trash out. Reposting Justin Lil Boy and how they don't need a man but got their cash up in the bio asking for a handout. I mean, you say you want a man, but you ain't doing nothing to stand out. Remember, Gina still got married to Martin. Y'all rather take the Tommy and Pam route. I mean, you say you want a man, but you just want an enabler that's going to tell you right in every situation. You want a traditional man to pay your traditional rent, but you got a modern day attitude in a modern generation.
Yup, double standards.
True, and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true.
Double standards. Come on, y'all. You can't be looking for a man to take care of you financially, to protect you, provide for you, do all the traditional things, right? Open doors for you, all that. But you're not willing to do any traditional thing in return. It doesn't work that way. Now, if you don't want a traditional man, I can understand why you wouldn't want to be traditional yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's fair. But you can't ask for that from a man and not expect him to want that in return. There's no way. There's no way. Ah, man, he's spitting. One more thing. I love that they kept the intro where he had to like go back because the crowd was getting super hyped about it, you know? He probably assumed they were going to take that part out, but I'm glad they left it in.
It don't work like that. And half the men you talk to ain't got jobs and don't work like that. I mean, you say you want a provider, but all you got to bring to the table is baggage, and it's okay as long as it's a Birkin bag. Talking about how with the right man, you naturally gonna submit. Man, you got a reality TV show attitude. Ain't no man gonna deal with that shit. But I guess Derek Jackson told you your worth. You held on to every word when he spoke on your hurt. Every post he made, you reposted it first. I don't know what's worse, him cheating on his wife or you following him after he praised her, then he made her feel insecure.
For those of you who don't know Derek Jackson, he was like this dating coach that a lot of honeys flocked to because he said a lot of the things that they liked to hear, but he did not represent what he was preaching. And you heard it for yourself. He cheated on his wife. It became a public scandal. And long story short, people realized that he was simply feeding into what a lot of women like to hear, but not what they need to hear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so there's that.
But I guess Kevin Samuels can't be taken seriously. I mean, how you want a high-value man when your value is low spiritually? I mean, I guess the ace in the metaphor is a man telling you right because that's the only time you listening. I mean, you say you want a man, but you bash men every time men are being mentioned. You be listening to Steve Harvey. Man, that man cheated on his wife with his mistress. Married his mistress and has kids with his daughter, jumped from one relationship to the next with no intention. So all that relationship advice you be listening to about love, he should have given to his children.
Okay. All right. I hope no one added Lori Harvey. That's all I'm finna say. That is all I'm finna say. He had to drink water. He know he was spitting fire. He's spitting fire.
The only time you want equality is when it's beneficial to your agenda. Love, this ain't a poem, this is an intervention. She be talking about how her grandfather took care of her grandmother. Well, that's that grown man's business, and the woman that your grandmother is doesn't correlate to the woman that's being mentioned. Stop acting like you don't want hookah drinks and a good night. A nightcap with your night bag while getting hit from behind. She gonna go for brunch and mimosas. Trust me, it works every time. She gonna be yelling out the window how she outside and she fuck nigga free, but she want a husband in the same line. Love, when the family feuds in real life, it ain't a game show. And if love don't cost a thing, how come you keep asking for things you can't even bring to the table? Boom.
Me, oh my, that. Yo. And see, what's funny is that sometimes when I react to content like this that might be a bit controversial, but we know deep down it's true, I get comments alluding to the fact that maybe I'm like insecure or something like that, or who hurt you, whatever. Like, nah, like I got a girl who's very good to me. She treats me well and she makes me very happy. So when I'm agreeing with what he's saying, it's not coming from a place of bitterness, but reality. All right, that's just how it is. You can't have these double standards. If you expect to be treated a certain way, you need to reciprocate. So traditional men would often want traditional women. That's just reality. And if you don't want to behave that way, that's fine, but you can't expect that from a guy in return. It's illogical, you know? Anyway, Matt, that was heat. If you ever see this, let me know what other poem of yours you would like me to react to. And if there are fans of Matt Capone who know of another poem that y'all think I would really enjoy, send it my way. Comment section, of course, do your thing. And lastly, check out my poetry. All right, my poems, they hit too. They hit. It's not just my reactions. My poems hit. Check them out. You won't regret it. Yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see y'all next time. Deuces.
Let's talk about how you learned the hard way why hard liquor is called spirits. How you learned why you can't spell booze without boo. Back when you began to clutch a liquid crutch to dull the pain of past abuse with alcohol abuse. This was before reaching the bottom of bottles proved to you that bruise can't heal the bruise. Back when your homies